Callum, if you grab the manager's microphone there. Well done again. Get all the handshakes in. Yeah, if you just pop in there, it'd be brilliant. Callum, a 4th title as captain of this club, a 24th trophy overall. It's been a special time for you in the green and white hoods.
Yeah, absolutely. You probably won't sink in until I'm finished playing, but I think you just keep trying to emulate and keep trying to get better and keep trying to help the team be successful. So every season we start again at zero and we have to be successful, so that's the demand we put on ourselves.
Yeah, and it's the pressures that are put on you as players, and you mentioned it in the interview we had ahead of kick-off where you talk about it's a 365 days a year job now. You have to be professional every single day. Does this make it all worth it?
Yeah, well, this is why we play football. This is why we choose to do this profession, because one, we want to give success to the fans and what it means to the club, but also on a personal level as well. You get that gratification of everything you do. You cross the line, you get to lift the trophy above your head, and that shows that you're doing a lot of good things and you're doing a lot of right things. So these are the days that we enjoy as well, as obviously you get the trophy.
Yeah, I just spoke to the manager there about the consistency this season. He's obviously had 4 seasons, you've had a lot more, but in what you've achieved this season with the Champions League, and you've got another domestic treble potentially to come next week, how has this season fared for you in your career?
Yeah, probably right up there. I think every year we continue to try and set new standards if we can. A lot of the time we don't leave ourselves much room for improvement, but we have to try. We have to try and be the best that we can be, and personally and then collectively as well. We have to try and get as much as we can out the group, and like you said, the Champions League stuff, we've made a little bit of progress there, so can we then back that up again next year and do that on a more consistent basis as well?
Callum, you just sort of touched on it. People are talking about this title being routine. Well, what did the dressing room say about that yourself? I mean, do you laugh at people who throw that out there?
Yeah, well, I guess we don't take much notice of it, but I think when people say it's a routine title, then that's because we've made it look routine, and everybody who's in football and has played football and has managed football clubs, then they know it's not easy. So I think we take a personal pride in the fact that we're making it look easy from the outside.
And how long are you going to go on for, Callum? Have you set a target on when you're going to sort of wrap it in the end, or are you just at this moment in time you're playing well?
No, I feel good. I love playing for this club, so I want to just continue to be as successful as I can, and I know eventually that day will come, but up until that point, I don't want to think about it. I just want to keep training hard and like I say, keep trying to help the team and trying to push personally as well.
It's great to hear you don't take notice of pundits like Sutton. It's really delightful, and honestly, it's proved a point all day. But in a serious note, obviously today is about winning the league championship, but to me, the big moments just came after Dortmund. I know the great result in Atalanta, but a brilliant result following up in Leipzig. To me, amazing, like fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Did you think that at the time you proved that you could compete? That it was a bit of an aberration against Dortmund, but fighting back and against big teams as well too. I think they were terrific results, and that set it up for the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, like you said, we started the season really well. We then take the punch in the nose from Dortmund, and straight away you realise, right, okay, this is a proper level, and you have to be a little bit more cute when you don't have the ball. But I think then at that point the sort of personal pride and the collective pride kicks in, and the players want to show that they're a good side at that level as well. So I think when you lose football matches, you actually learn more about yourself and more about your team than you do about winning. So in that moment, it gave us a really good springboard to where we have now been.
Well, not only that there, because honestly, you were so unlucky against Bayern Munich. Against Bayern Munich, away from home. That says it all.
Yeah, exactly. I think that shows how far the group have came since that moment where we actually leave the stadium and everyone's disappointed that we never went through in the tie. So, like I said, now is can we back that up on a more consistent basis and not be a one-off?
Yeah. Personally, young man, what do you say this year? You've been terrific for football.
Thank you.
Callum,
Just to say, I'm wishing you another 20 routine titles from now on.
I hope so.
How do you how you motivate yourself? You succeed so much with this club. You're leading the boys in a great way. How do you motivate for next season to be successful again? Do you demand that from the boys as well as you?
Yeah, 100%. I think firstly it comes from the demand that I put on myself, because we've all played for this club and you know how demanding it is. So if you switch off the engine for 5 minutes, everyone's on you. So you got to go back again, and you got to keep proving people all the time that you deserve to be here, you deserve to be leading the team. So straight away, when everything resets again in the summer, you have to then come back and prove that you're still a good player, you're still a good leader, you still are capable of driving this team to success. So that never ever fades. And then the beauty of the group that I've got and the manager's got is it's so infectious. It just makes its way through the whole group, and I think you can see it year on year. The hunger is there to do well. So we have a nice little template. Can we just continue to keep building on that and keep being successful?